Hello, my name is Maria Jar, and today I would like to discuss the biological control of Miconia calvicans on the Big Island in Hawaii. First, I'd like to introduce the topic to you and discuss the geographical data. Next, I'm going to discuss the target species and its natural predator, then going into some historical data and the biocontrol process, closing out with some of the benefits and risks associated with this procedure. Biological control is a deliberate use of natural predators to suppress and maintain population of a target species. Hawaii state legislature has defined invasive species as the single greatest threat to Hawaii economy, environment, and health. In September 2022, the state of Hawaii proposed to release a butterfly species as a biological control for Miconia in the state of Hawaii. The Hawaiian island chain is a volcanic island chain in the Pacific Ocean that is formed by 5 underwater volcanoes. The Big Island of Hawaii in particular is the southern-easternmost, largest, and geologically youngest island of the Hawaiian island chain. It is approximately 4,030 square miles in size, and it contains 8 independent climate zones, which can range from continuously wet to tundra. And then finally, approximately 42% of the island is covered with forest. On the right-hand side, you can see the map of the Big Island of Hawaii and the surrounding area. The target species is the Miconia calvicans. It is native to Central and South America. It is very fast growing, and it can reach from 13 to 50 feet in height. It is identified by large leaves that are dark green and felty above, with a distinctive vein pattern and a purple underside. It produces a fruit that's 1/3 inch in diameter, and contains hundreds of seeds. Finally, this plant was imported to Hawaii as a botanical specimen in late 1950s to early 1960s. Miconian trees are fast-growing and grow in close proximity, thus shading out nearly all other plants. Its shallow root system increases erosion and landslides. This plant is capable of producing fruit several times a year just after 3 to 4 years of growth, and it can generate millions of seeds each year. These seeds will be viable for approximately 12 years, and animals, birds, and humans spread Miconia seeds over long distances. It has been identified as one of the world's most invasive species. On the top right corner, you can see an image of the Miconia plant, and again, it is identified by its large leaves that are dark green on the top and then purple underside. Next is its natural predator, Eucalasia crispi. This butterfly is native to Costa Rica. It is a natural herbivore. It is a small butterfly whose caterpillars feed on several of the Miconia species. Its full development from egg to adult is completed in approximately 2 months, and adults generally survive 1 to 2 weeks. On the right side, you can see an image of the Eucalasia caterpillar, and then on the top right-hand corner, its full adult butterfly form. The invasion of Miconia and Hawaiian Islands is not the first. Tahiti is an island similar to Hawaii, and Miconia was introduced to those islands in 1937. And by 1996, approximately 65% of the island was covered with this dense plant. In Tahiti, about 70 to 100 native plant species are directly threatened by invasion of the Miconia. Today, Miconia is listed as a noxious weed and one of the most invasive species. It has also earned the name of World's 100 Worst Invasive Alien Species. The process of biocontrol has been practiced in Hawaii successfully for over 100 years. Now let's discuss the biocontrol process. The first step is the target selection. During this step, there is a prioritized list of invasive species based on the consultations with the stakeholders and considerations for feasibility and the effects on the environment. During the second step of exploration, scientists travel to the invasive species' native range to identify suitable natural enemies through the collaboration and field observations. During the third step, permits are requested to import potential natural enemies into the quarantine facility for further testing. During the fourth step, host testing, potential natural enemies are thoroughly tested in the containment facility for host specificity to ensure it will not attack non-target species such as native or economically important plants. During the fifth step, early comments and outreach, early consultation letters are sent out and comments received and considered. Also at this point, outreach and education is conducted. At the sixth step, environmental review, an environmental assessment is prepared in accordance to the Chapter 343 and the federal requirements and is available for public comment. During the seventh step, the release, after the environmental assessment has been approved, the natural enemy gets released into the area, and the permits are also requested. During the final, eighth step, the post-release monitoring. The post-release monitoring is conducted to study the effectiveness of the natural enemy. Some of the benefits of biological control include reduced need for chemical and manual control. It has been found to be more cost-effective when compared to other methods. Historically, it has also been a successful practice. Next, it prevents damages caused by human and agricultural systems. It helps conserve some of the natural resources. And lastly, it protects native species from further damage. On the other side, there are some risks associated with this practice. First one being direct impact on the target species. It is followed up by indirect impact on the target species. This is why host testing is a crucial step during the biological control process. Next is the dissemination of the biocontrol agent to a new area and how it reacts to the surrounding and the ecosystem. Finally, the evolution of the relationship between the natural predator and the native species. In summary, Euthanasia is a promising natural predator for the Miconia because its gregarious habit and potential to avoid parasitoids. Next, the testing has been complete in the state of Hawaii, and euthanasia was able to be found suitable for introduction into the state. This is the first time that euthanasia has been approved as a pest treatment for Miconia, and there are some risks associated with the new species introduction and the unknowns of the process. These are the references that were used for this research and presentation. Thank you.